What you saying, everyone? I hope you're good. So the third Crimson Desert Features overview video has dropped, live in Pewel. And for this one, I'm just going to jump in. We'll watch it together and I'll just break it down and talk about what's really standing out for me. And I'll just give my honest thoughts as we go. If you do enjoy the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Let's jump straight in.
Welcome to the last Crimson Desert Features overview video. Pewel isn't just a continent of battles and exploration. It's a world where many of the smaller moments also shape your journey and make up your day-to-day life.
So the first thing I just want to point out at this moment before we go any further is just how stunning this game looks. And it is definitely giving me those Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes when it comes to the aesthetic and just the feel of everything. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out off the bat.
In our final video of this feature series, we'll be taking a broader look at life in Pewel.
Right, so let's jump into this bad boy then. The Greymane Camp.
Your journey will be anchored by the Greymane Camp, a stretch of land in Hernand that serves as the faction's new base after Pewel is lost to the Black Bears.
Grab them! Find them all!
Its beginnings may be humble, but over time, you'll be able to expand the camp with funds and resources that you acquire on your travels.
Okay, so straight away, this is definitely heading in the exact direction I love when it comes to gaming. And having a base camp in a game, somewhere to go, somewhere to regroup, get everything together, is just quite important for me, and I really enjoy that. And they have mentioned the Black Bears a couple of times now, so it's going to be interesting to see how that story plays out. And I'm definitely buzzing about the trading centre within the camp, the ability to sell and trade. It just gives you a reason to go out, explore the world, collect things. And for me, it's stuff like this, these type of mechanics, that make it just a game to actually be within the world itself without even looking at missions and side content.
With these upgrades, the camp will become more than just a place to rest. Here, you can prepare for the journeys ahead. Prepare meals at camp that will keep up your health,
It's about time you got hungry.
or purchase provisions from the camp vendor. You can also go a step further and produce the resources needed for cooking and crafting yourself by working the camp's ranch and farm, a helpful option when resources are in short supply.
So there's already just quite a lot going on in this game when it comes to the mechanics and the different systems that we're going to get to experience. But when it comes to the food, I think that just takes immersion in gaming to a whole nother level. A perfect example of that is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It just makes you feel like you're in that world, and you're literally, survival is just a game within itself without having to worry about doing missions or side content. But then to take it to the next level with the ranch and the ability to produce your own food, it's just got me thinking there's so much going on in this game, and it's looking like, from what I can see from videos like this and the previous two videos, that they're just absolutely nailing it with the execution.
So this is home now, eh?
The camp is also the foothold for rebuilding the Greymane faction, and building it is the starting point in the journey to reclaiming the Greymane's lost homeland of Pewel. The comrades you reunite with along your journey will come here to regroup, while others will hear news of the camp and arrive of their own accord. These Greymanes can take on several roles. They can be dispatched to locations across Pewel where missions can be found. Having your comrades complete these missions will grant you with currency and resources such as wood and ore, and materials required for cooking and alchemy. Greymanes can also be dispatched to blockaded locations and help to whittle down enemy ranks even while you're in other parts of Pewel.
So this is one of the things that's got me a bit mixed. So I like the idea of the camp rebuilding and everything, but if you're sending people out on missions, it can be cool in theory, but if it just turns into sending people out through a menu and then a timer, it takes the gameplay away from you. So I just suppose it depends how this is handled when we actually get to play it. But if it's just background management, then I don't think that's going to have much of an impact when it comes to the actual gameplay side of things, but it'd be interesting to see how it all goes. Towns, cities and beyond.
Your journey will inevitably take you to the villages, towns, and cities of Pewel's various regions. Here, shops and vendors offer everything from daily provisions to a range of equipment and materials. A blacksmith can forge a new weapon to replace the one you've carried since Hernan, while a tailor ensures you're properly outfitted for the journeys ahead.
Oh, your wardrobe tells your story.
Okay, so this is quite important for me because they're not just talking about shops here for immersion. It sounds like proper progression systems. So if the blacksmith's replacing your starting weapon, that's telling me that upgrades aren't cosmetic. And if the tailor matters for the journey ahead, that could mean that gear affects stats, resistances, and maybe even survival itself. So this sounds like each town isn't just like a shop. It's all about preparation, which makes me think exploration is going to be tied directly to player growth.
But commerce is only one part of life.
I'll do the same for you someday. This is for you. Good health to you. My words of praise must seem shallow.
Who would have thought
There are
that would be
residents
so
here
long?
who are in need of someone to hear their requests. Some may need protection from bandits.
Scout in the area.
Others may ask you to deliver goods or help track down a missing person. These stories unfold alongside the region's larger tales, offering a glimpse into the everyday lives of those who live in Pewel. Spend a little time in these locations and soak in the atmosphere. Meet residents, both good and bad. Catch whispers of rumors from the locals, or engage in lighter diversions along the way.
Yeah, so for me, this is what makes a world feel real. So when they say commerce is only one part of life, that tells me it's not just about shops and upgrades, it's about the people, protection jobs, deliveries, missing persons, and that's proper side content. And if it also ties into the bigger story, that changes everything. It stops feeling like those checklist games and everything starts feeling like you're actually part of it. And the rumours bit's quite interesting as well. That usually means you won't just be following markers, you'll actually have to listen, pay attention and explore properly, which I absolutely love.
Terrible manners.
Just be mindful of the law. Harmful actions can turn residents and guards hostile, making travel more difficult as you're forced to fight your way through, pay fines, or even serve time in jail.
And again, that's pretty incredible, the fact that the actions that we take in the game and the decisions that we make are actually going to have consequences. So absolutely loving that.
Beyond the towns and cities, you'll also encounter people and come upon locations that draw you into new adventures. Like a town hidden away, home to some unusual residents.
I don't think. Let's move them.
Or locations that, whether through mechanical or mystical means, require fixing. So take in life apart from the battles and wilderness of Pewel and explore its towns, cities, and beyond. They can provide resources, new stories, or even just moments of levity in your journey.
This just keeps getting better and better. So when they specifically say you'll come across locations that need fixing, that just suggests that we're not in a static world, and it implies that change is going to happen. So if the towns and residents and random locations can be altered because of something you do, that's proper world interaction, not just background scenery. And I like the way they're framing it as part of life beyond the battles and wilderness. So it's not just combat areas stitched together. It sounds like you're meant to live in these spaces, which is, again, completely incredible. Daily life in Pewel.
Cooking will be one of your essential activities. Food can replenish or temporarily strengthen your health, spirit, and stamina, giving you the edge in exploration or battle. Along your travels, you'll find bonfires and cooking recipes that allow you to prepare hearty meals. Fishing and hunting will provide the ingredients these recipes require. while items like flowers and insects can be used in alchemy to brew medicines that enhance your combat capabilities. Other activities, like mining and gathering, will also yield materials for crafting and upgrading your equipment. You can also craft more advanced and specialized tools with valuable resources you uncover on your journey.
So I have already briefly touched on how much I love cooking in games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. And again, it just brings that world together. It just gives you something to do in the world away from missions. And this is a key point of this video, but I like games that just being in the game world itself, just having your character surviving and getting by, literally being a game within itself. I absolutely love that. And I'm never going to say no to hunting and fishing in a game. One of my favourite activities to do in these types of games. So I'm glad that they've included it. And it all, again, adds to that overall experience.
Shaping your daily life in Pewel also extends to customizing your character. At camp, you can adjust hairstyles and tattoos, as well as your outfits using dyes. A wide variety of dyes can be discovered throughout the world or brewed through alchemy, so experiment with the different color combinations available.
And then, of course, we've got these customization options, which I had a feeling were going to be quite extensive, but I weren't expecting it to be quite this extensive. But I can't wait to jump in and start customizing my character, the outfits, the hairstyles. It's going to be great.
And that wraps up the Crimson Desert Features Overview series. We've explored Pewel and its stories and characters, the combat and progression, and the activities that make up life in Crimson Desert. We hope that this series has given you a better understanding of the game. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in Pewel.
So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the breakdown. I've got to say, for myself, next to GTA 6, this is one of my most anticipated games for this year. I've secured the day off work for it, and I'm going to be jumping in. And with everything that they've gone through in these 3 feature videos, it's just looking like a game that's too good to be true on the surface. But from what everything I'm seeing, it's really looking like they're going to deliver. But let me know in the comments, are you going to be picking this up? Is it a day one for you? Or is it not something you're really interested in? For me, it really sits in with the kind of games that I love playing. Be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy the video, and I'll see you for the next one.